Hello guys, this is Ratu498 and this is a 2v2 live commentary battle on Shogun 2 Total War. I'm playing with a friend of mine, Terminator, and this is my army build. I've got 2 matchlocks, one warrior monk and one ashigaru. I've got 2 warrior nuns. I've got a Naginata warrior monk, bulletproof samurai, 3 katana samurai, 1 Yari ashigaru, a Waco Raider, 2 Great Guard, and a Naginata Monk Cav. So, in this battle, basically, I'm going to show you how not to attack 2v1. Especially on a map like this. This is kind of the wrong kind of map to be doing something like this on. If you look at the minimap, you'll notice straight away that the opponents have joined up together. And they're going to go right the way around on one side, as you can see here, and they're going to be going up to attack Terminator. All as one. So I'm just going to move my army into the middle. I've got my Waco Raiders right the way out here. I wasn't really expecting them to go and do that. Both go to the centre, so they're going to be quite a long way out of the battle. I've also got a Great Guard moved down over there on the flank. The black player has put 2 Great Guard forward, and I think he was trying to get in behind Terminator's army, so I'm just going to send one of my Great Guard and my Monk Cav over there as kind of deterrent to get around my side until my army manages to get up. Tommy had some cav hidden out the back, so he's going to pull them in as soon as the Grey Guard get anywhere near him. And he's also moved some spears up to counter them as well. So my cav and my Waco Raiders are going to come around the outside. My main body of my army is going to come into the centre. Now, what the opponents are doing is they're going to basically just try and whack straight into the front of Terminator, which would work very well, 2v1, if he defended his flank in some way. But as you can see here, all his units are just going to move straight forward. So mine are just going to go across. And we've managed to chase his cav away there. And Termi's managing to get some shots off with his bows. But unfortunately, because they're Great Guard, the bows aren't going to do too much damage to them. So as we look here, you can see the black opponent, who is my opponent, is still moving forward towards Terminator. He can see my units are coming around the side of him. Yeah, he's doing no kind of counter moves at all to kind of try and block this off. As you can see, it's like a bottleneck there in between the 2 rivers. He could have put some units across there just to hold me up at least. But he hasn't made any effort at all to even acknowledge that I'm there, which is kind of his biggest drawback, basically. So these 2 Great Guard are looking quite dangerous, just sat there, basically. I'm going to, as soon as they try and engage, basically, I'm going to try and send some spears off to deal with them. And I'm going to hopefully get into the back of these guys as quickly as possible and try and destroy them before Terminator gets completely overrun. So the idea is we're pretty sure we're going to lose our left flank, the far side of Terminator's army, as there's going to be no support over there and he's got pretty much a whole army going onto that flank. And this right flank, the centre of our 2 armies, I'm very confident we'll win that. So here comes my opponent's cav coming in. I'm going to pull my cav back. As I can see, I've got my bulletproof samurai in front there, and I've stopped my 2 matchlocks from running, so they're going to get some shots off, and my spears are going to go in, and my matchlocks are shooting off. And now this guy's cav's pretty much fucking screwed, to be completely honest, because he's got nothing he can do apart from run away, and when he runs away he's going to lose even more men out of the cav units. So I want to get my cav out of the way and try and get them in behind, because this is kind of holding me up now, which is one thing I didn't want. So I'm going to try and get around the back. And now his cav's had to run away, so I'm just going to chase him down, and I'm going to try and get my cav going around the back. I'm going to continue with my matchlocks and my other units forward as quickly as possible to try and help out. As you can see, that Terminator's in a bit of bother, so the quicker I can get around and support him, the better. So my Great Guard and my Waco Raiders are still right the way out of the back of the battle at the moment, so they're going to have to come in pretty quick, especially the Great Guard, and try and help out, as the red opponent's still got quite a heavy cav force sitting in the back waiting. So I've managed to rout away the Naginata warrior monks of the black opponent that came into me, And now, as you can see now, I'm working on the back of the two opponents going into Terminator. Terminator's flags are starting to flash white right the way across the field at the moment, so the sooner I can get in the back of him the better. My cav's going to end up going into the back now, and it's going to completely change the way that battle's going to look there. As you can see, red opponents' flags are going going white now, and Terminators, some of them are starting to come back. So completely changed the course of that part of the battle, just being able to get a cav unit or two in. So my matchlocks now, I'm still trying to move them up, and as you can see, on this side of the battle now, we're routing more units away, so we're going to be able to win this side of the battle pretty comfortably. Over on the far side, if you take a look at the top of the screen, you go see the Terminator's pink flags are all going white, as there's quite a bit of cav and spears and stuff over there stopping them. So my plan over here was I charged his cav on the right hand side, and I was hoping that my Great Guard could come and get him into kind of a hammer and anvil, but he wasn't very keen on doing a cav battle with me over there, so he kind of pulled out and went for my matchlocks, which was a good move by him really, because he was going to lose the cav battle. So as you can see going in there, I've got my katanas fighting now, all my spears are in there, my warrior nuns are in there as well. I believe my opponent hit Warcry a couple of times. He had a lot of Naginata warrior monks, so he caused me a bit of a problem. And now as you can see, his cavs coming in, they're going to come in from behind to me. I do have some spear units in there, so they're going to be able to hold him up alright. I believe he's going to try and go for my general as well. My cav's going to come down and support. I've got spear units, as I always say, I leave one back supporting my general. So there's a spear unit back there as well. And basically now, on this flank, as you can see, the pink flags have completely destroyed the centre and the right hand side of Terminator's army, so we've completely destroyed this flank. Just simply because he didn't hold me up for long enough, or didn't make any decent attempt to stop me from coming in, otherwise he would have been able to destroy Terminator really, really quickly. Over on the far side, Terminator sent a couple of cav units in just to try and support, and he's doing a good job holding up all the units over there, stopping them from getting involved in this part of the battle. So I target on his general now. I'm going to try and kill the red guy's general, as that is kind of my main priority now, to hammer his morale down, so that it's a lot easier for Terminator to win on the far side, or even hold out a little bit longer on the far side. So I managed to rout away both his cav units which were attacking me, and down here now, as you can see, we're engaged with his general, who was in stand and fight. So it won't be too long now before we've managed to rout away his general or kill him. I've got my Naginata monk unit right out the back, as you can see at the top of the screen now. He ran away, and I believe he came back. One of the opponent quits now, the one that's been defeated, the black guy quit a couple of seconds ago, but really made no difference to the course of this battle. Basically I wanted to show you this because of the fact that on a map like this, where you are kind of limited to where you can manoeuvre because of the rivers and stuff like that, you're going to cause yourself a problem if you decide to 2v1 on an opponent, no matter how coordinated your attack is. If you don't block off their teammate from coming in and supporting, as if they manage to get on your flank or manage to get behind you, you've got a huge amount of problems. In this game your morale takes such a hit if you get attacked in the flank or the rear, that you really want to protect that as best as possible. So now I believe these are just cav units down here from the red opponent, and I've got plenty of spears left. I believe I've got four spear units left, so maybe 5. So it isn't really a problem. I've got 2 Great Guard and my monk cav as well out there, so it's really not a problem at all to be able to defeat this guy. So it was a good game of Terminator. He managed to hold up for a really good long time. Managed to wait around until I managed to get into the back of him, which was a good job by him. I'd like to say good game to our opponents. Thank you guys for playing. So thank you all guys for watching. New vids going up, got a 1v1 going up, that will be tomorrow, and I've also got a couple of Napoleon Total War games also over the weekend that will be going up as well. So thank you guys for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Thanks a lot, bye bye.